fight, this Benn Whitaker versus Lamb Cameron was a fight that took place, I believe it was last weekend, might have been weekend before last, but as to the way I saw the fight, the fight didn't last long, which was somewhat bit of a surprise because I thought that the way it started, both fighters were trying to fill each other out. There was a lot of movement going on. There was a good jab used here and there, and from what I could see, Byrd, I was kind of sitting waiting for a fight that could possibly go the distance.
Mm-hmm.
But then in the second round, Whitaker threw a couple of good body shots, and then it caught him with a shot to the head, and then all of a sudden, Cameron was in trouble and was in serious trouble. And for what fight fans may have thought that the fight was a kind of premature stoppage, was obvious that it wasn't, because first of all, Cameron did not argue and complain about the stoppage at all.
Well, you know, that was a rematch.
Okay.
That fight was a rematch.
Yes,
because they had fought earlier, and that fight ended in controversy.
Okay.
Because what had happened is the fight was very competitive. It was a very competitive fight, and at one point, both of them got tangled up, and both of them fell out of the ring.
Mm-hmm.
It was almost like one was pushing, one was pulling, but they both fell out of the ring.
Yes.
And as a result of that, as I understand it, one of the fighters, Whitaker, was injured to the point that he couldn't continue.
Okay.
Now, the reaction was that he really was looking for a way out, and that's the reason why he didn't want to continue the fight.
Right.
But based upon one of the, I think it was one of the reporters that was following the fight, said he was on a plane with them when they were going back home, and he said Whitaker's ankle was swollen and taped, and so that kind of lent some credence to the fact that he couldn't continue, and based upon all of the negative stuff that went on about, he was looking for a way out. They said, well, let's do this again.
Right.
And that was the fight that we're talking about now.
Okay. Yeah.
That was the rematch.
Right.
And so Whitaker really had something to prove.
Yes.
And based upon what I saw, when I saw the fight, he came out with that mindset, it looked like. Because when he came out, I mean, he was popping.
Yeah.
He was popping. And when he caught Cameron with that solid shot, he kind of staggered.
Yes.
And then he wasn't going to let there be no mistake this time. He jumped on it.
He jumped on it.
And from what I could see, he landed 5-6 punches that, were unanswered.
Yeah.
And based upon the fact that he had got hurt, stumbled a little bit, and then 5 or 6 punches, no return, the referee stopped the fight. So, I heard that a lot of people thought that was a premature stop, but you and I both know that our mentality is always going to be stop the fight one punch too soon as opposed to one punch too late.
That's exactly right. And we're watching it on television, whereas the referee is in the ring.
Yes.
He can see far better what's going on when it comes to a fighter taking too many, what condition the fighter is in after what he has taken. Mm-hmm. So for the most part, he's got, that's why he's in there.
Yeah.
Because he's got the better view and he has to respond immediately to what he sees for the safety of the fighter.
Yeah, and we tell fighters, it's your responsibility, you, the fighter, your responsibility is to show me.
That's right.
Show me that you are both willing and that you're capable of defending yourself.
Yes.
If you do that, we're gonna let you fight.
We're gonna let you fight.
But if you don't do that,
yeah,
what we're gonna do is we're going to, for your safety, we're gonna stop the fight.
we're gonna stop it.
And like you said, there was no reaction from the fighter's corner, no reaction from the fighter. So,
Yeah.
you know, what's the problem?
What's the problem?
Yeah.